in there. Big 3 points away from home. Massive result for the top four as well. Manchester City won. Tottenham Hotspur 0. Should have been more. We should have put more chances away. Savinho missed from like 2 yards over the bar. Doku had a good chance. Haaland had a good chance. That was a good save from Vicario. We had one where like I think Nunes was on the attack and it was a good opportunity to like square it to any player for a tap in, but it got none of our players the ball and it went past everyone and no one got a touch. But I think that's the best we've looked defensively all season against a strong Spurs team. I know they've been poor this season, just like us, but like they're still a very good team, and we've struggled there a lot of times in the past, and we don't normally keep that many clean sheets against Spurs, despite how shit they've been like over the years. They tend to score against us, and a clean sheet and 3 points at Tottenham is a very good result for City, and hopefully we can build on this and move forward to future games away from home and play better as well, because I think we've got Forest, that's our next league game away, and then before that we've got Plymouth in the Cup. But I thought Kuzanov was fantastic. I thought Diaz was really solid as well. Ederson had a good game. I thought Nunes was solid as well at fullback for once. I think he weren't like diving in. He was actually making challenges at the right time and in the right areas as well. I thought Doku played well. Savinho, apart from that miss, was good. First off, we absolutely dominated, and it should have been about 3 or 4-0 by half time, or at least 2 or 3 at the bare minimum. And then second half, Tottenham came out and played a bit better. But we managed to get over the line. But that goal that was disallowed was an absolute disgrace, because it hits Gray onto the defender next to Gray. I don't know his name. Sorry for anyone that like feels disappointed in me for that. But it hits the other defender's like arm or whatever. Then bounces into Haaland. Absolute farce. And that should have been a goal. And I would have been even more angry at the decision if Tottenham had got a late equaliser. But luckily they didn't. But like, that was a perfectly good goal. And like, that just proves that VAR is absolute shite. Because how many shit decisions have we seen in the league? Not only just for City, but for like other teams as well. Like, I remember that Diaz one against Tottenham for Liverpool. The Grealish one against Spurs last season. That was a disgrace. Even though it weren't like properly involved in VAR, but it was still another shit refereeing decision. So this league is supposed to be one of the best leagues in the world, arguably the best, and it's got the worst officiators out of the referees in all of the domestic leagues, in top 5 leagues. And it's got VAR tends to get the most wrong decisions in the Premier League, more than any of the other top 5 leagues as well. The only concern I have with City's performance tonight is that we could have put more of the chances away. And a lot of the chances weren't that difficult chances, and we missed them. And against a better side, those might come to bite us back on the backside more. But hopefully we can take this forward to the Forest game away and get the 3 points there as well, because that won't be an easy game either. But I'm hoping that this clean sheet gives our defence confidence moving forward, because I think this is the best defensively we've looked all season. And personally, I think this was our best performance of the season. I know a lot of people will say like Ipswich away 6-0 or Newcastle 4-0 at home. But Ipswich have been poor all season, and a lot of teams have beaten them quite convincingly. I know they were all right at the start, but like in the last like few months, they've been beaten quite heavily by a few teams, and they haven't picked up many wins. And Newcastle, I know it was 4-0, but like there were still points when I was like seeing us give the ball away sloppily and stuff like that. I feel like we controlled the game really well tonight, and other than there was like a few points where like I think Kovacic gave the ball away a bit sloppily, and I think there was once when Savio gave the ball away as well, where they nearly created a chance from it. I think we played really well tonight. I'm just hoping that we can kick on from it, because it's all good getting the result tonight, but it doesn't really mean much in the grand scheme of things if we don't kick on from the result like for the coming games in the remainder of the league season, because we know the title's gone, but second place is in the balance, because Arsenal won't win every game between now and the end of the season. I can almost guarantee you that. Nottingham Forest will probably drop more points as well. We've got to keep on winning, because we've got like teams like Newcastle, Villa, Chelsea right behind us. So just keep on winning now and see where that lands us. Win the FA Cup as well. And I think with how the season's gone, I'd probably take that, to be honest. But City till we die. Up the Blues. Come on, City! City! Tearing the Cockneys apart again. I don't identify as a Cockney, even though I'm from London. Good night. Up the Blues.